I'm gonna make a drum and bass track without using any drums or bass. Any acoustic or synthesized sound from a drum kit is banned. Any serum bass preset, bass guitar, or even a simple sine wave is completely off limits. It's either going to sound incredible or potentially the worst combination of sounds you have ever heard. Either way, it's a win-win. To pull this off, we need an approximation of the essential sounds of drum and bass. I'm going to need to find a substitute for the kick, the snare, and the bass without actually using those sounds. I've got some ideas as to how we're going to accomplish this, but well, come with me.
There's quite literally an abundance of crap in this garage, so I bet we can find our sounds. I've been rummaging for a while, and I think I have the contenders. For the kick, I think we can use this door. Then for the snare, this bit of sort of like styrofoam makes a really cool sound. This wasn't on the list, but for maybe hi-hats or kind of the high kind of intricate sounds, this toothbrush and this thing sound kind of cool. We still need something that we can use as a bass. This bit of Velcro seems kind of interesting. If I kind of slowly rip it up. Just in case that doesn't work, let's try and find something more tonal. How about that? Smack it with this thing. Hold on a second. That's our bass.
Okay, so we got our sounds. So now I need to chop them out of the video clips and, well, process the hell out of them. I started by chopping the samples from the video and then processing each of them one by one. Most of the processing used tricks that I've talked about in both the white noise kick video as well as the mid-side snare video. There's basically a ton of heavy EQing, compressing, and saturation to change the character of the sounds. That sounds terrible. At this point, I wasn't sure if this was going to work out. The bass sound was, well, weird. But with processing done, the only hope was that I could put together an arrangement that would make it all make sense. We've gone from these sounds to these sounds. Make some drum and bass. I then put together an arrangement using the samples. The tonal bass hit got put into a simpler to create a melody of sorts, and I messed around with the sounds to create FX buildups, stuff like that. And this is what we've ended up with. This is drum and bass without the drums or the bass.